Hello, KMA Land. I'm Bob Peterson, Industrial Technology Instructor at Red Oak High School, here with another edition of our visits to the Red Oak Industrial Technology Program. It's the start of a new semester, so with that brings the start of a lot of new classes. And today we're going to look at the Engineering Design class, which is the second in a series of two classes. The intro class provides kind of a foundation or base in some of the engineering design principles and layout and things like that. And the students that we're going to be talking with today have just started in the advanced engineering design class, where they'll actually do a lot more things with problem solving and using some of the design principles they learned at the intro class to solve problems and create projects. So first today we're going to visit with Sebastian Vasquez. He is a freshman here at Red Oak. He's has completed the intro class this last fall and is now in the advanced class. So he's going to talk to us a little bit about SolidWorks and some of the things he's done with that. SolidWorks has three basic components to it, and the first component is the parts component. So he's going to talk a little bit about what he did there.
So this is from last semester, one of the introduction things we did. This is a part here, so what you can do is you can create shapes and then extrude them to make it a 3D model, and then you can cut, add things, like right here you see the little cylinder that was added, and you can shell it out in the back to do certain things. And this was a lot of instruction was given with this one, so we could know what we're doing.
Good. So the nice thing about SolidWorks is they do have some tutorials that kind of allow for some instruction to come along for the students that they're able to follow along as well. The second part that Sebastian's going to show us is an assembly drawing. So he's going to explain a little bit about that for us.
So this is the assembly we made. So after we made a few parts, SolidWorks, there's a part of it where you can actually assemble two different pieces to make one. This is kind of what we did here. So here's the first part in gray, and then the second part is here in green, and it can make one big assembly.
Okay, very good, very good. And then the final stage for SolidWorks then is we're able to take all those components that you've done and turn it into a working drawing then.
Yeah, this is the drawing of the assembly. So you can send this to places and they can actually manufacture it if you need to, and it has all the important things needed and the drawings, the views that would come with it, and just a 3D kind of view.
Very good, very good. Thank you. So that was kind of the introduction to SolidWorks for him in the intro class. Now here in the first few weeks of the engineering design class, they've started on a few projects, and the first one that they did was they had to take measurements and design and build a switch cover plate for a wall light switch. So he's going to show us the project that he did on that. So
yes, this is the switch plate that we designed, where we added a little place for the switch and the screws, and in the back we were able to shell it out so you can put it on your wall and stuff. And this one we actually sent to print.
Great. Awesome. Well, thank you, Sebastian. So now next we're going to go see what Colton Kinnison has available for us. Okay, for our second visit, we're going to visit with Colton Kinnison. With Sebastian, we were able to look at some of the drawings and stuff that were created on the SolidWorks. And Colton is going to actually take us through some of the things that we've done a little bit of demonstration with on the 3D printer. So Colton, what are we looking at here?
Right here we're looking at the switch plate that we made earlier this semester. The switch plate we put on a hard drive or a flash drive, and transferred it over here to the program. And over here, you can finish the design on it. And then if you take it over here to the printer, you connect the printer, and here you can design it and then print it off.
Okay, so we were able to take that design and then put it into the software for the 3D printer and then actually print out one of those models. So what parts are we looking at here? Why is there a lot of stuff there on the plate?
Right, so it's kind of trashy because we scraped it off yesterday, and this is the little base or foundry that the 3D printer has to print off, so it's structurally sound, so nothing gets screwed up on it. And on the back there was lines earlier, little like trusses I guess, that kept it supported so it didn't fall in when you were making it because of the heat produced. And this is just the switch plate that we made, and it's used, and we can use it for daily activities.
Okay, so once you pulled it out of the printer, you had to do a little bit of cleanup on it, and there's probably still a little bit more cleaning up onto it to do. But now you actually have a usable type product. Okay, this also isn't your first go around with a 3D printer, is it? You've had experience with it before. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, in Intro to Engineering Design, we used the 3D printer to print off a mold of whatever you wanted to put on there, and I put on, I think, Advanced Manufacturing on mine, just for the class, and yeah, that's about it.
And you took that mold and you did what with it then?
We brought it onto the 3D printer and printed it off, and I think I kept mine in here. I'm not sure where it is, so.
And then from here, we took it out to the shop, and you made what out of it from the shop to the foundry?
Oh yeah, we made we poured it. We molded it in the sand and then poured aluminum in there and made it a full mold.
So you're able to actually print a usable mold that you was able to take out and make a sand casting out of. So great. Well, thank you very much, Colton. Once again, this is Bob Peterson at Red Oak High School Industrial Technology. If you have any questions on our programs or anything like that, feel free to get a hold of me here at the school, 712-623-6610, or you can reach my email at the school's website. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send them in. So for KMA, I'm Bob Peterson. Thanks again for the little visit we had.